If your concern is getting rid of volatile organic compounds, including formaldehyde, and then off-gassing from new construction materials, it's a great idea to ventilate as much as possible before we even talk about an air purifier. Ventilation is the ability to get outside air in, which has typically very little or no levels of formaldehyde and VOCs. Could be high in particles and allergens, but the goal is to reduce your exposure to these volatile organics. Formaldehyde is a known or suspected carcinogen, so we want to reduce your exposure to that. Having said that, a well-designed air purifier can really help reduce your exposure to volatile organic compounds. What is important to know is that a gas and odor filter can only remove 1/3 to 1/2 of its weight in gases and odors. Formaldehyde will typically go through a carbon filter. So most carbon filters or air cleaners with carbon will not remove formaldehyde. So you have to get a properly designed gas and odor filter that contains other inert ingredients that can oxidize the formaldehyde, and then it gets absorbed onto a carbon-based gas and odor filter. This is the proper way to reduce your exposure to broad spectrum organics. So the idea is ventilate if possible. 1, 2, you have to have a significant amount of gas and odor removal filtration in an air cleaner. You don't want a simple little thin filter. If you're on a really tight budget and you do not want to spend $700 to $800 or more on a gas and odor air cleaner, some of them are in the $1,400 to $1,500 range, like the IQ Air. There are other ones that have even more media and maybe better value for $700 to $800. We also recommend the plasma units. Plasma is the ability to shoot out hydrogen and oxygen ions combined with HEPA filtration, and plasma does a wonderful job on reducing your exposure to formaldehyde as well. Typically, if there's a lot of VOCs of concern, we recommend, again, ventilation, significant amount of oxidation, in other words, that carbon-based odor filter with inert ingredients to oxidize the formaldehyde. And if you're on a really tight budget, ventilate and incorporate the plasma purifiers that start anywhere in the $300 range.